Hey everyone, and of course welcome to the next edition of Forum Bites, where in this episode we continued our conversation about forum placement, but more importantly in this episode it's about the actual process. A huge shout out to both Corey and Lorinda for helping pull this video together. Without further ado, let's get it started. So you want me to do a forum placement video in one Forum Bites episode? Now this is going to be a challenge in itself, and I know there's a lot of different ways that people do forum placement around this EO globe of ours. I know it's a very touchy subject because it's a very important subject. And as you know here, I would never tell you what to do. What we're going to be talking about here today is a forum placement process that is worked in a multitude of chapters around the world. This process makes it easier for moderators, presidents, forum chairs, EO staff, membership chairs, integration chairs, the actual forum, the actual new member. It actually works exceptionally well. And I'm hoping then this video you either adopt most, if not all of this process for one simple reason, because it works. So of course, without further ado, step one of the process. This is where the forum chair talks to their moderators and finds out a couple of tidbits of information that they're going to need. The first part, of course, is are you looking for any new members and how many? The next question, of course, is what industry do you currently have within your forum? Because the last thing you want to do is have someone trying to come in who's a direct competitor, so therefore you can't placement. And the last question, of course, is about forum health, to ascertain what the forum health is like within the forum. Because obviously, as you know, there's no point placing two brand new members into a forum that it's got its own challenges, because it just adds to them and it all falls apart. Step two of the process. Now this is where, of course, the forum chairs then meet with their membership and integration chairs to talk about what type of members or prospective members they need to find. Because now the forum chair has got all the information from the moderators, like what industries they're looking for and those things. They can then sort through the applications they've got and actually find members that they will hopefully fit into their current forums. Because the last thing you want to do is bring in brand new members in an industry that you can't place because they're competing against every single forum. Step three of the process is the next step where the forum chairs and the membership bring along their prospective members that they found at the interviews that they did. And they bring those prospective members along to an event which is called a test drive. Now, of course, I'll flash up a basic agenda of the test drive, as well as I'll do a future video of an in-depth description of the test drive. But to put it basically, what the test drive is where prospective members get together with current members. And those current members are normally either moderators looking for new members for their forum, the forum chair, membership, president, sometimes the whole board. And this is where they talk about what's expected, as well as they actually run a forum experience. So in other words, they can get a gauge not only whether the new member will fit, but also the new member finds out whether it's the right organisation for them. Step four of the process is now immediately after the test drive. The prospective members have left and the current EO members get together at the end to evaluate those prospective members. They evaluate them to see whether they're going to be able to fit into EO, whether they are worth sharing enough, as well as whether they have the ability to fit into other forums. This is also where the moderators who came along to evaluate can then talk to the forum chair and tell them which of the members they think could fit well into their forum. Step five of the process happens immediately after the test drive and immediately after the forum chair has gathered all the information. This is now where the forum chair can sit down with the recommendations from the current EO members, the recommendations from the current moderators looking for members, as well as obviously the recommendations from the current board or membership chair, and place the members that are successful of the test drive process and start placing them into forums. Of course, obviously they take everyone's opinion on board, but the forum chair actually has the final say, primarily because they understand everything that's happening within the forum. Obviously, when the forum chair tells the moderator that they've got this new member, Obviously, the moderator has to make sure that the new member doesn't have a direct conflict with the current members from either a personal or a business. But normally this process just makes it so much easier because the moderator already knows the individual and seen the individual in action at the test drive, so the integration into the forum is that much easier. Step 6 of the forum placement process is now where the forum chair actually physically phone calls all the prospective members that didn't get through. There's a lot of reasons why people don't get through the test drive. Sometimes they find out that it's not for them anyway. Some people aren't willing to share. Some people have a direct conflict with a multitude of people within EO, with either in a business background or a personal background. How you handle that process obviously is going to be up to you, but a direct phone call is the easiest way to be able to get past the why didn't I get in, and it actually makes it easier just in case the member wants to reapply. Because sometimes people don't get through because they don't quite meet the turnover threshold. So as you can see from the steps of the forum placement, it's a collaborative model instead of an automatic model. Yes, the forum chair does have the final say in where people go, but the best thing about this model is that the new prospective members get to meet EO members so they can make a decision where going to this organisation is worth committing to. The moderators looking for new members actually get to meet them, so therefore they have something to be able to ascertain whether this member is going to be best fit for their forum and be able to sell it to their other forum people. And also the board or the president or the membership chair is also going to be there to be able to see what type of members are getting into EO, so we can maintain, as you know, boldly go, thirst for learning, and just the overall positivity of EO and giving back. This forum placement process is extremely positive. Yes, it has its hurdles. Dealing with people always does. But if you want to make your forum placement easier, if you want to make it a positive experience as well as usually erring on the side of success, this is definitely the one for you. As always, if anyone's got any questions whatsoever, please leave a comment below, and as always, I'll see you in the next episode.